yourself and don't need them and do it yourself.
How,
In fact,
Sway?
you take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what?
You
more
ain't
than
got.
me? Come on, chill out.
Talk to me.
Nah, I was just talking about Virgil Abloh. He's the artistic director of Louis Vuitton. Alright, so he's pretty much running the fashion game right now.
Artistic director pretty much is that you're the guy, innit?
You're the guy.
You're the guy. You set the vision for the brand.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So yeah, he's running the show, man.
So what's his history, man?
He came out of Kanye's camp. Like he was kind of like a roadie for Kanye.
Yeah. Is he African American or was he?
He was he's just, you know what it is? He's an artist. He's just a creator. So he done the artwork, or he contributed toward the artwork for the Watch the Throne album.
Okay.
You know that gold?
Yeah.
So Ricardo Tisci, and I think got the credit for that, but he was involved in the artwork for that. I think he's probably produced music somewhere down the line, and then turned his hand to fashion. So he's the owner of the brand Off-White.
Okay.
So Off-White are pretty much kind of killing things on the streetwear front. So streetwear fashion, like Off-White is the thing, and they've transcended a little bit because last year they done a collaboration with Nike, which he directed. So basically what he done is he took 10 classic Nike silhouettes, Nike trainers, and reinvented them all. So he does streetwear, so he kind of done a distressed look, a deconstructed look for all the classic pairs of Nikes, and done this collaboration and released them under a campaign called the 10.
Nice.
And obviously they were all really limited and exclusive, and from that he's released further colorways of these 10 and even put out a couple more Nike collaborations. But they're kind of it's weird because obviously we know Kanye started with Nike, and then they had after the Red Octobers drop, they had the falling out.
Yeah.
And then he moved to Adidas, and he put out. So he originally had Nike Yeezy, and then he had Adidas Yeezy. So obviously Virgil's come up under Kanye in the sense of fashion and whatnot, and entering that domain, but he's working with Nike. So he's the main in terms of collaboration shoes, apart from Jordan brand. Off-White is the main thing. That's like the hype sneaker right now across the world. Like that's the hype sneaker. That's where all the resale is. But on the other side, for Adidas, you've got Kanye. So they're kind of competing with one another.
That's crazy.
But I mean, like you said, with their relationship, if they're still boys, then it's cool. We're both running the game effectively. So yeah, he's put out this one drop today, actually, a new Off-White Nike shoe, the Converse, a pair of Converse Chuck 70s dropped today, and it's his second pair. Like the first pair he'd done were like a pair of white Chuck 70 highs, but they were translucent, see-through.
Yeah.
So remember we were talking before about sock game and what have you.
Yeah.
But he put out a white pair today, so white canvas, and it's got like a black and white kind of striped sole, which is the Off-White brand effectively. So yeah, he's basically like, he's doing the Louis Vuitton thing. He's got his own brand Off-White, and in terms of the sneaker game, he's basically running that as well. So he's a big deal right now. He's a big deal, like in the creative space.
I mean, it sounds it, man. And the fact that he's come through Kanye, I mean, it just goes to show you how, influential Kanye is. If you look at when he first started in this fashion game, who he was or wasn't, I should say, and the amount of people that laughed him out, and lo and behold, he's brought through people that are now literally dictating the pace and
like Jerry Lorenzo. He's got a brand called Fear of God, and that's a big high end streetwear brand as well. And he's another one. He's come up under Kanye. So in terms of streetwear, which is pretty much high-end fashion, is governed by streetwear right now and has been for the last few years. All roads lead back to Kanye and that first kind of collaboration. In fact, his first collaboration weren't even with Nike, was it? It was with Louis Vuitton.
Oh snap!
No, before Louis Vuitton, it was Bapes. He had the Bathing Ape shoes, sneakers, and then he done the Louis Vuitton sneakers, and then he went to Nike and done the Nike sneakers. Then the Adidas. Like his track record is pretty serious, considering that he's a musician.
Yeah.
By craft.
And that's not even talking about music. I mean, this is a guy who seems to be known for bringing people through, man.
But it ain't Ralph though. I've been doing this longer than you, Sway. You ain't got the answers, Sway. Yeah.
You got to shout it when you say it. You got to shout it if you want to be like Kanye, really, man.
Kanye's the dude.
No, that's a joke, man. So, like, okay, I mean, we talked about LV a little bit there. I mean, that's an interesting story, first of all. That's a hella interesting story. It
just goes to show, man, that black magic. Do you know what I mean? Like that's that whole Sway Kanye interview was based on the fact that there's this glass ceiling in the fashion industry, and it's hard to penetrate to the upper echelons because it's run by the same families, and you know what I mean. So as a black guy, to come in and get a position like artistic director for LV and setting the tone, because if LV puts something out, the other fashion houses are going to follow suit as well, and that's going to trickle down to high street fashion, and you know, like it's going to transcend the whole kind of fashion as a whole. So it's going to trickle down from high end, from catwalk down to what you might get for your kids in H&M or something. So like his vision is proper out there. Yeah.
And I get that, because LV is a brand that has kind of been expanding its portfolio season by season, isn't it? It's breaking into different areas, and people, it's almost like an Apple, obviously much higher end, where people are really in love with the LV brand.
Oh, I say it's the same as well.
Yeah, my wife loves the LV brand.
Hip hop culture, high-end fashion and hip-hop culture are merging. Let's not get that twisted. Like hip-hop culture is influencing not just from a street level, but that's going up to the corporate / high-end world. Like it comes back to hip-hop culture, man. It can't be slept on.
Crazy.